Hi guys, good morning. This is March 23rd, Advanced Algebra 1 class. This is Ms.Hong. How are you today? How was your weekend? Mine was bored because I can't do anything. I didn't even go outside during the weekend. And you can't, guys, stay home, all right? And I reviewed your work, and there was some common problem. Most of you didn't get it. So today I'm gonna go over your homework first. Alright, so probably this video will be reviewing your homework, and our part 2 video you will learn something new. Okay, so let's go. So number 1, it says the absolute value function can be defined using piecewise notation. So guys, do you remember this? That was our absolute value function definition, right? When we first started, I gave you this one first. And do you remember when it's positive, you just have this. And when it's negative, you just need negative sign, extra negative sign to make it positive, right? So that's literally, if you see this notation, then you need to know, oh, this is absolute value of x. You need to know this one. All right, so if you realize that that's the absolute value function, then everything is so much easier. So a of 10, then what? We can write it, a of 10 equals absolute value of 10. So that is 10, right? And for a of 0, then that's absolute value of 0. So you know that is 0, right? And a of negative 3, then that is what? Absolute value of negative 3. So that is 3. And you know, I checked Melanie and Brian's work, and you guys wrote this is like 3.14159 greater than or equal to 0. You got it. Look, that's greater than or equal to 0. Then what? You just have exactly same thing. So you're like 99% correct. All right, so you can also use that notation because that's positive. We just have exactly same number again, 3.14159, like this, right? And then a of x is 7, so you got 7, right? Then let's think about this. Absolute value of x equals 7. Then think about it. What x value makes your absolute value 7? That's positive 7 or negative 7, right? And also a of x is negative 5. That's negative 5, right? Then think about it, guys. Can you get negative number after you're doing absolute value? Never. So this is what? X is no solution. So you can do this, right? Because no, you can't get negative numbers. You can get negative numbers. Yeah, let's write it like this. All right, so that was number 1. I know a lot of you having trouble with that, but you know, check your first lesson note. That one I put this definition for the absolute value. Okay, and guys, isn't this so cool? It's my daughter's iPad, and I just got the iPad iPencil. What is this? Apple Pencil, and I'm gonna use this. And also, I did the feedback on Rebecca's work. So guys, you know what? If you upload your work, then I'm gonna write details like this on your work. So please, upload your homework so that I can fix your work. All right. But the thing is, my daughter does not allow me to use it, so I can just do it after she go to bed. So like yesterday I just tested, so I just work on the Rebecca's work, and probably next week I'm gonna give the feedback to all of you. All right, so number 2, let me change the color. Yes, light blue. Okay, number 2. Here are 4 equations of absolute value functions and 3 coordinate pairs. Each coordinate pair represents the vertex of the graph of an absolute value function. Match the equation of each function with the coordinates of the vertex of its graph. The vertex coordinates of the graph of one equation are not shown. So, before we find the answer, let's get the vertex from the function equation. Alright, let's get the vertex. So look, you have -9 inside, so we take the opposite sign, which is 9. Nothing outside, so 0, right? And B, nothing inside, so 0. You have 9 outside, so here. And opposite sign from the inside, which is -9. Outside, you don't have anything, so that's 0. And for D, 0, -9, right? And after that, I'm gonna connect it. So A, 9, 0, it's right here. You see? Look, guys, I just drew the line. Hold it, it turned to a straight line. Oh my god, this is so cool. And 0, 9, you don't have it. So this one is the thing without vertex. So I'm not gonna put any line for this. -9, 0. It's like this. And 0, -9. Like that. Right? Okay. And the function g is defined by the equation g of x is absolute value of x. Function r is defined by the equation r of x, absolute value of x, plus 2. So do you see this? Plus 2, right? And describe how the graph of the function r relates to the graph of g, or sketch the graph of 2 functions to show their relationship. Okay, so we need to sketch that. So let's do this. I'm gonna draw the graph here. So let's draw our first one. I'm gonna use gray for that. So absolute value of x. So it looks like this. Right? So it looks like this. That's my absolute value of x. And my absolute value of x plus 2. Then that's we need to shift it up 2. And you know your vertex is 0, 2. Right? So our answer will be 1, 2. And from here, you just have the absolute value function. Right? Like this. Like that. So this is what? Absolute value of x plus 2. And also, we can say that translate g of x to units upward. So if you want to talk about the transformation, then you can also write this. And also, this is the graph for number 3. Okay. Alright. And number 4, guys. Number 4, here's the graph of the function. Select the equation for the function represented by the graph. So most of you got this one right. I'm so proud of you guys. So your vertex is right here, which is, what's your vertex? 0, -5, right? So we need to find the function that has 0, -5 for the vertex. So that is right here. A is my answer. Right? And number 5, this is the problem most of you having trouble. So number 5. So you have the temperatures, right? Temperature was recorded at several times during the day. Function T gives the temperature in degree Fahrenheit n hours since midnight. Here is the graph for this function. Pick 2 consecutive points. You know what that means? 2 consecutive? 2 numbers next to each other. So if I pick 7, then your other number will be 8, like that. 7, 8, 3, 4, like something like that. So consecutive points and connect them with the line segment. Estimate the slope of that line. Explain what that estimated value means in this situation. So for that one, I'm gonna pick my 2 consecutive points. Let me see. You can just pick any random points. You don't have to pick exactly the same points as me. Alright? So I'm gonna pick this 2. This 2. This one and this one. Alright? So let's connect the line, guys. Or you don't have to connect the line. I just want to see what's going on there. Oh my god. It's like off. So anyway, when you look at the line, that's negative slope, right? It's negative slope. And also we need to find we need to find 2 points. So let's say the points first. All right, so then my first one, that is what, 20 and 64. So I will say that's 20, 64. Okay, and then my second one, that is 21 and 58. 21 and 58. So I will say there's 2 points. So I got this 2 points, right? And then estimate the slope of that line. But I'm gonna just get the slope, right? So 58 minus 64, 21 minus 20. Then what do you get? 58 minus 64. That is what is that, 6? Yeah, that's 6. Negative 6. Negative 6 over 1. So my slope is negative 6. Explain what that estimated value means in this situation. So 20 to 21. So 20 to 21, the temperature dropped 6 degrees. You can say that, right? Average temperature drops about 6 degrees Fahrenheit. And pick 2 non-consecutive points and connect them with the line segment. Estimate the slope of the line. So this one, I'm gonna pick another 2. So non-consecutive. So I'm gonna pick the first one and this one. So any 2 points, it doesn't matter, guys. You can pick other 2 points. So my 2 points, that is like 1 and 41. I say 41. And that one's 11 and 55. 11:55. So my slope, I'm gonna do the same work. 55 minus 41, 11 minus 1, so you get 14 over 10. No. Wow, what did I put 10 here? That's 1. Right, that's 1. So 11 minus 1, which is 10, right? Okay, so that means that this value is 1.4, right? So the average temperature changes 1.4 degree Fahrenheit per hour. So you can say that, right? Increased by 1.4 degree per hour. So guys, it's already 14, 20, 30 seconds of the video. So I need to cut this video because I cannot upload it on the YouTube if that's more than 15 minutes. So I'll be back on the part 2 video. Alright?